Canada is battling 940 active wildland fires nationwide, with 14 new blazes reported today. This year alone, there have been 3,890 fires, burning approximately 2.98 million hectares of land. The number of active fires remains high, while the season continues with significant ongoing activity, particularly in western and northern regions. The Canadian Wildland Fire Information System is monitoring elevated fire danger across several provinces, with fire management agencies actively responding through coordinated efforts. In a brief gaggle with the press following the FIFA World Cup final, US President Donald Trump commented on the situation.
Well, it went good, but I told him, you got to stop these fires from coming in and, poisoning our air. Our air has been poisoned. I have a good relationship with Mark Carney, but, we got to stop the fires up there. If we can help them, we'll help them. But maybe they should pay us some damages or something, or we should do some tariffs. But it was terrible. You had businesses closing. In particular, Michigan. If you look at Detroit, Michigan area, they had to close everything. They had to close car plants and a lot of other things. So I've never remembered this happening. Over the last 4 or 5 years, you saw it starting to take place. I've never remembered it happening before.
The 59th ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting and associated dialogues officially opened today in Manila, with the Philippines steering the agenda under its 2026 ASEAN Chairmanship theme, Navigating Our Future Together. Through July 24th at the Philippine International Convention Center, foreign ministers from all 10 ASEAN member states, joined by dialogue partners including the United States, China, Australia, Japan, and others, will tackle pressing regional priorities, security architecture, human rights, the ongoing crisis in Myanmar, and commemorations marking the 50th anniversary of the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia. The meetings also serve as critical groundwork for the 49th ASEAN Summit this November.
Well, this summit, ASEAN, is our primary way of engaging the region. We're committed to it. I was there last year. I also went with the president when he went for the Leaders Summit, and we're returning again this year. And it gives us an opportunity not just to participate in this gathering, but also to do a lot of bilateral meetings. We'll also have meetings with the Quad of India and Australia and Japan and ourselves. We'll also have a trilateral meeting with South Korea and Japan, which is another forum we pursued. I think we'll have an opportunity potentially to meet with the foreign minister of Vietnam and a couple other countries. Obviously, also have a chance to visit the president there in the Philippines, which is a country I have not yet visited as Secretary of State. So it's a long way to go. We appreciate you guys joining us on the trip, but it's an important forum for us.
As I just said, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will attend China-ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting. On specifics, we will release information on due course. Please stay tuned. CCTV, you have just released that Foreign Minister Wang Yi attend China-ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting. What's China's expectation for this? ASEAN is a friendly close neighbor, an important cooperation partner, and a priority in China's neighborhood diplomacy. China supports ASEAN centrality in the regional cooperation architecture and hopes to see booming East Asia cooperation contributing more to stability, development, and prosperity in the region and beyond.
Moments ago, Keir Starmer formally announced that his duty as Prime Minister has come to an end, before the tendering of his resignation to King Charles at Buckingham Palace. In an emotional statement outside number 10 Downing Street, Starmer noted he was stepping down as Labour leader and Prime Minister, citing insufficient party support to lead into the next election. The move follows internal pressure and paves the way for Andy Burnham to become the UK's next Prime Minister. Critics have called into question the legitimacy of his successor, stating that Burnham was never officially elected by the people.
I'm about to visit His Majesty the King to offer my resignation and close the book on my time as Prime Minister. My work is done. In 6.5 years, I took our party from a historic defeat in 2019, changed it so it was fit to face the country, and won a landslide general election victory in 2024. Since then, it has been the privilege of my life to serve you and this great country as Prime Minister. And I am confident that Britain is now stronger and fairer than it was 2 years ago. Our economy is stronger. Our public services are on the up, with the biggest fall in waiting times for 17 years. Children are being lifted out of poverty every single day. Immigration is down significantly. Our defence and security are on a far stronger footing, and our international reputation is greatly enhanced. Yet the thing I will always take away with me, the most humbling aspect of this job, is the front row seat you get to witness the greatest things of this country in action. So, as I now pass the baton to Andy Burnham, I wish him every success. He has my full support. And finally, I want to thank once again my family, Vic and our children, my team, all the staff here and across the Labour Party, everyone at Number 10 and across the civil service, and everyone who has supported our efforts along the way. For all the focus on individuals, politics will always be a team sport, and the changes we've delivered for our country and our party belong to everyone who has fought for them. I thank them again today, and I thank the British people for the opportunity to serve. I go with good grace, I go with a smile, and I go proud of everything that we have achieved. Thank you very much.
Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov today dismissed reports of a German policy shift toward more constructive talks with Russia. Speaking at a briefing, he said while European politicians discuss dialogue, Berlin has taken no concrete actions to re-establish contact. Russia remains open to talks, Peskov noted, but stated it never initiated the breakdown in relations and will factor in past experience moving forward. The remarks come amid the prolonged Ukraine conflict and mixed signals from Europe on resuming diplomacy with Moscow after years of sanctions and isolation.
Источники Таймс утверждают, что Германия пережила сдвиг настроения в отношении переговоров с Россией, и ее подход к диалогу приобрел более конструктивный характер. А подскажите, пожалуйста, видят ли в Кремле какие-либо сигналы, что власти ФРГ склоняются к такому более конструктивному подходу, и были ли в последнее время какие-то практические шаги Берлина для налаживания связи с Москвой?
Нет, не было. Мы слышим много заявлений на этот счет, мы слышим много дискуссий среди политиков европейских, в том числе и ФРГ. Но, тем не менее, в прикладном плане это никак не проецируется на реальную политику этих стран. Хотя Россия продолжает быть открытой к диалогу, мы никогда не были инициаторами сворачивания отношений. Но, разумеется, тот опыт, который мы приобрели, мы далее всегда будем использовать при возобновлении диалога.
To remain informed on the latest breaking news, stay connected to the Love World networks.